Hi folks, how you doing today? We are coming to you from the cargo hold location B, as I like to call it. This is the Lego room of the cargo hold. Going to be talking about the new vintage collection Yakface figure, the comparisons between the Return of the Jedi version that is available in stores and the exclusive that came out with the Jabba sail barge. Going to be taking a little bit more look at the sail barge, a couple more things that I have liked, a couple of things that I've added to it, and some of the plans that I'm going to go into here for doing a little bit of a diorama scene. So first off, I came across, or actually from HasLab, or Hasbro Pulse is what I'm calling it, I guess. Got my Yakface or Sail Marie through the mail. Now, we're going to take a look at both of them. The one, I believe they are really the same figure. I don't think that there are any differences between the actual sculpt or anything. I think it's just the figure itself. Or, I mean, the card itself. My apologies. Going to take a look at one here. This is the Power of the Force version. Sorry, my light is not the best in here. Take a look at it right there. See everything about it. Okay, there you go. And the Return of the Jedi version. Right there. The picture, everything isn't too different. The figure is not too different. I mean, the figure itself is the same. But the couple of little nuances here and there that I am noticing. First of all, you notice that the Power of the Force version does come with a cup. That was actually mentioned, I believe, in the one of the earlier releases, or it may have been at a Toy Fair or something, or even Star Wars Celebration, that the Power of the Force version would have an additional item, so it's the drink cup. You do notice that the staff in both versions, it is on its right side. However, they have it going a different way on the Return of the Jedi version. Handle being up at the top on the Return of the Jedi, and handle being at the bottom for the Power of the Force. The picture appears to be exactly the same. It may even be the same image, just super, like they did some stuff around it to crop the picture on the Power of the Force version against the Return of the Jedi version. And of course, the big difference is the coin. They, of course, have the Power of the Force coin right there that you can see. Unfortunately, mine, it's upside down, so you actually have to sort of look at it like this. And of course, no coin in this one. Just noticed another little thing here. They do have the Kenner logo at the bottom. However, on the Power of the Force, they did include the old style name labeling for Yakface right there, which they did not on the Return of the Jedi carded one. You can see the similarities at the bottom right there that they added that name bit. And of course, you know, we have the fact that one of these is unpunched and one is punched. I have to assume that they're coming unpunched from Hasbro Pulse, because I ordered the Return of the Jedi one directly from them, and they wouldn't punch out the punches just to send it in the mail, I don't think. If anyone has any information about that, let me know if they have been able to get figures from cases that are unpunched on these. And of course, let us take a look at the back here. We have the current styling of the vintage collection, denoting current available figures in multiple languages and such. It's almost like a tricolor logo or something on the back. And of course, then you have this one here. The Power of the Force one features what I believe is more in line with the original figure. You have a description of the coin at the bottom, talking about the character and such, just like the old Power of the Force figures that spoke about the coin. This is not a sticker. It is part of the actual card itself. It, as in like the original figures, a lot of it was a sticker that they had put over this, especially because they were trying, I believe they were covering up either they may have been the Anakin Skywalker mail away. So you got that there. It does have Vintage Collection 000 at the top, whereas the Vintage Collection 132 on here. So it is a little bit different. And of course, because of the heavier card, or the heavier figure, coin, and everything, it's a thicker card back. This is the standard card back that I believe that is with the regular vintage collection figures. And then this one, for the Power of the Force, it is thicker. It feels thicker. It feels sturdier. Just, I believe, because they were going to be adhering a coin to it, they wanted to give the card a little bit more oomph. So that's the two of them. Quite frankly, I am noticing one more thing here. The background color on the Return of the Jedi Yakface, or Sailor Marie, is actually a bright, sort of like a cherry red, whereas you've got the hot pink on this one here. You can tell the different colors. Not sure why they did that. It's a little unsure, but you know, hey, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. I love them both. I think they're great. So that's both of the Yak Faces. Unless you are really attached to getting a Power of the Force one, I think you should just stick it out and hold out for the Return of the Jedi one. Figure's the same. Yeah, the big difference is the coin and the cup. You know, I'm not overly impressed with the fact that they gave it a cup, and it's a very tiny cup at that. So go with this one. Don't drop $400 on the flippin' Power of the Force version unless you really want that coin and the Power of the Force look. And be aware, they are not super mint coming out of the boxes. They are in a box inside the sail barges, but like mine has a little bit, it's not a crease, it's more of like an indentation line across the top, and my coin is upside down, so it's not super great. So your call on that. Going to be moving along now to the sail barge itself. I've managed to pick up a few more figures here. I'm going to take a look at a few things here. I've got myself the Max Rebo band pair. These are actually going up in price. I found just that pair alone for $30 on eBay. I'm seeing them $40 or $50. I would have liked to have gotten the the 30th anniversary set that came with all the characters, but this is all I could get for now. And also, I have been able to pick up one additional figure. I believe that is Cathaba. Maybe I'm wrong. So he's going to be added as well. Great detail, great figure. So everything, all in all, going to be doing pretty good with this. I think I'm happy with how it's turning out. Going to be going a little bit into another video about the project that I'd like to do. It's going to be involving this 6-foot table I have here and a little bit of a raised platform. Going to do it on some plywood with some 2x4s on the side. Going to spray it down with a sort of like a sand crackle paint that you can use on furniture and stuff. I've used it in another diorama for Moss Isley, and I think it turns out pretty good. My wife, who's a huge crafter, is going to be working on making a actual Sarlacc pit with teeth and tentacles and such, and she's going to be doing that out of clay. So, going to say goodbye for now. This is Chris with the Cargo Hold. Take care.